video on the Big T Muscle Gaming channel on YouTube. I got a couple of Villanova jerseys and a North Carolina jersey. Um, that's where I wanted to get the jerseys where I went to college. So I want to get a jersey where I went to college and a couple of shirts where I went to college in the game. But then I'm actually a Tar Heels fan when it comes to it. But I would go to if I were offered to go to Villanova, I'd go to Villanova. I would. If I were offered to go, I would definitely go to school there. Be awesome. Now we're gonna go. We're actually gonna pop into the city because that's where I ended up at by accident. Didn't mean to do that. So it's gonna load the city. We're gonna do this. It flashes once if you're going into the city. So if you're going into the neighborhood or whatever it is, it'll flash. It'll go punk. If you got a game, it'll go bloop, bloop. It'll flash like 3 times. Like, oh, you got to do this. You got to do that. So we're gonna play a couple of games. We're gonna play a bunch of games of basketball today. My mom's headed to Tomsock Mountain here in Missouri. If you don't know, look it up. It's pretty cool. It is a cool mountain. I've been there twice with my parents and my family. And then Round Springs is another great place on the Current River. Right before you get to Jack's Fork is where the Black River and Current River actually can meet, apparently. Like the neighborhood here, let's see. What do we have here? Event schedule. Wait, did I get what I think I got? No, I did not get my heat stuff. Okay. Where are we at? We are at 64. What's new? Let's see what's new in this one. The aluminum cards. Dime time is Friday. Yeah, let me see. Hold on. The guy playing, okay. Let's see, Slithery, Posterizer, Twitch. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9. So it's not exactly good. I have 9 badge points there in that one. See, my strength is good. See, this is it only shows the badges for if you qualify for that. So you have to have certain requirements to get certain badges all the way up. That's why I don't have any Hall of Fame badges in my arsenal here on the finishing. I can get some if I get badge points and stuff, but I just don't play enough with other people to actually get where I want to be. I could get 5 badges or 5 extra badges here, and I have to wait a minute. How's it Space Creator? How is it not like that? How come I can't get any higher badge point? And I've got clutch shooter. And I've got Bailout. I don't have that one. Florida General Special Delivery is not even there. 2. I have Brake Starter, Needle Threader, and Posterizer and Dimer. And I have a couple of Hall of Fame badges here. Chase Down Artist, Off-Ball Pest, and Workhorse. What do I want? Wow, that's a lot. Okay, never mind. Let's do Off-Ball Pest. Okay. The event schedule actually does work now. Apparently it didn't work, so they have trivia tomorrow, today at 9 p.m. I'm pretty good at trivia. I'm not the greatest. We'll see. Let's see. Let's take a look at our stats real quick. Ugh, 106, not bad. Excuse me. Sorry, I've got to breathe. I had to sneeze. So it is an 84. I didn't realize that. We are going to play some basketball. Dunk.
Day one of the $250,000 My Team Unlimited tournament was full of action. On the PS4 side of the bracket, round one brought the first upset of the day when 11-seeded Vesputin pulled off a nail-biter against 6-seeded Rolpa, 64-62. But it really started heating up in round two, when number one seed Javi dominated with Ray Allen for the 64-58 victory over Simply Brick. And Loki continued their winning momentum in a tight defeat over Bardo, 60-58. Then Vesputin came out a shooting, a looting,
Took it 6
and
minute
a
quarters,
tooting,
if I'm not mistaken.
causing Low Life to tap out in the third quarter. Final score, 48-26. Moving on to the quarterfinals, Javi was aiming to hold on to the #1 spot. But Loki brought the tricks, and we had another upset, 79-53. Then it was MSK223 versus Vesputin. This matchup was high entertainment. Top of the third, a Jaren Jackson dunk gave Vesputin a 9-point lead. MSK fought their way back and cut the deficit to 1 with a KG to T-Mac lob.
Woo!
In the
Kevin
fourth
Garnett.
quarter, Vesputin
That's an
proved to
old
be
school
too much and won 81-72. So it all came down to Loki versus Vesputin.
Stripped it away. Puts the move on.
In the first quarter, Vesputin came out swinging and took a 20-14 lead to start the second quarter.
Oh my God, that was crazy.
Loki flipped the script with a Ben Simmons 3 in the second quarter to take their first lead and continued to dominate. Scottie Pippen was key for Loki through the third.
And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And while Vesputin fought hard to close the gap in the fourth, it was 2 huge three-pointers by T-Mac.
This game is crazy.
And a Magic Johnson layup with 43 seconds left in the game that sealed the deal. Loki is the PS4 My Team Unlimited champion and will have a shot at the $200,000 grand prize.
You can win $50,000 for winning your bracket, your consoles.
On the right side.
Yeah, you would. So basically, there are 16 people playing on each console. I don't think there was any. Buddy that's on double consoles right now. At least I don't know of. But if you win your console group, it's like winning the Western Conference, like winning the conference finals, you automatically get to you get 50. You're guaranteed 50 grand. So there is 200,000 right there. They're gonna give to one of the people. 200,000. That's not bad.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. T is out there with Barrett. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Smith. And it's Daniels in at the 2. Here's Davidson. He really played well in that last game against Golden State. Pass to Daniels. Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Here's Russell. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Go back to Minnesota,
And you talk to
D'Angelo.
coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes.
Well, honestly, tell you the truth, that won't work either because of the fact that we play more now on this side. I get
The ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Here's Beasley. Zion Williamson making his last shot. And Russell gets it to go.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
To the paint. Brooks misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And good that time. And it's 6 points for T.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Russell passes to Sabonis over Williamson. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by Russell.
I love watching Sabonis work in screen rolls. Positions himself perfectly in every set. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
The Kings have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Beasley, and it's blocked by Davidson. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And so here's Sacramento. They trail by 6.
The offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind. And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Stephen Silas. David.
Well, Kevin, he wants his guys to try and match the speed that they're going to face. He said, we have some great athletes on our team, too. We need to play an athletic game tonight to keep pace. Guys, this should be a fun one to watch.
Thanks, David. Abaji can't get it to go. And here are the Pelicans. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from Davidson. Davidson's got 11.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Abaji. He had 13 points in the win against Utah. Here's Brooks. The rebound by Davidson.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Here's Beasley. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Outside, Russell. The feed to Brooks. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. And they recover it.
And you see how proficient Sabonis is from mid-range. This is an area that he loves to work from.
To the inside, Davidson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Outside. Here's Abaji. Pelicans with the rebound. Davidson's got 4 rebounds. New Orleans moving it around. Williamson trying to free himself up. Another one falls for New Orleans.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
This is it to Abaji. Inside. Here's Brooks. Sabonis trying to get open. Brooks misses.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And that one's good. Daniels.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Beasley. To halt the run. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
The Kings trail by 18. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To the middle. Here's Brooks. Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Sinks the three-pointer. Davidson's got a couple of threes now in the first for New Orleans. And look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans. And the pass to Beasley. Brooks outside. Here's Russell with the three. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Agbaji. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Barrett the pass to Davidson. Fires for three, and another three for New Orleans.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. You know, as the regular season, Greg, winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
Once more, fans, another big round.
Really?
New Orleans has gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Sabonis is out there with Sharp. Then it's Brooks. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Agbaji in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Back to Russell. Williamson against Sabonis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
A nice shot by Davidson.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Pass to Agbaji. Now Russell. 26 points for him last game against Utah.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Again, the Pelicans score.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now, here is Russell. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Here's Russell. Shot clock at 6. Sabonis trying to get open. And that one's good. Agbaji.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Out to the right wing. Davidson. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
3 points.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Brooks outside. Sabonis, the pass to Agbaji. He can't hit that top. And New Orleans will come the other way.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And Barrett gets it to go.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Agbaji after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Pass to Russell. Rejected by Davidson. And they get it back. They retain possession. Russell, no luck.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Williamson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
First trip to the for him tonight.
Zion Williamson.
That free throw good from Williamson.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
Now here's Brooks. A 14-point game for him in the win against Utah.
And also active defensively. 2 blocks ago with kind of his overall floor game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Richard, teams love to have a big man like Sabonis. who they can run their offense through, don't they?
Yeah, he's got triple-double potential every time he steps on the floor. Look, he gets on the glass, his passing is so perfect, and then he's a great presence down low.
Here's Abaji. The Pelicans make their last shot. Nailed from three-point land. Abaji's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
R.J. Barrett.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Brooks. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Passes it to Sharp. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Russell, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A nice shot by Davidson.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against the Warriors was a man on a mission. He scored an incredible number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something.
With it. His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Sacramento with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. Sabonis. Russell against Smith. Now, here is Russell. Defense is right there.
Thanks, Wario. Welcome back, bud.
Defensively by Smith.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Right here.
Here's Davidson. He's guarded by Russell. And another three for New Orleans.
For three.
And a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Now, here is Russell. Right side, Sabonis. Barrett against Brooks. Right. Inside. And it's Russell missing. New Orleans has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Here's Davidson and the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Now, here is Russell. Brooks outside. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Double team Sabonis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Pelicans ball.
And the Pelicans making a change
on the court.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Yep, that one goes.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
The pass to Abaji. Back to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Abaji, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Davidson, and he has 42. And he uses the glass on the layup. Davidson's got 44.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Russell against Smith. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Already one of the league's more creative assist men. Russell making people around him better.
Here's Davidson. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Davidson's got 46 points. Looking at the last game for Sacramento, it was a win against Utah.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Out to Brooks. Launches a 3. Here's Ostrovsky, and the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. And as a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the 3-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
And here is Mitchell, following the 3 from Davidson.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But, look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
He kicks it to Ingram. Over Okongwu. Again, the Pelicans score.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Mitchell passes to Nembhard. And here's Beasley. Mitchell outside. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Maxey's checked in for Smith.
Checking in for the Pelicans, Tyrese Maxey.
Here's Davidson. Another bucket. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Nembhard. Kicks to Beasley. Looking to end the run. Mitchell outside. Takes the 3. Here's Okongwu. Here's Ostrovsky. Oh, that's blocked. They get it back. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Second personal foul.
And that one falls for Okongwu.
In this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's New Orleans. Pass to Davidson. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Here's Nembhard. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah. Tries from 7. And Mitchell with a nice bucket inside. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Beasley outside. The shot. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Now, here's Okongwu. Guarded by Davidson. Kept alive. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans, able to put on a show for the ages. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points.
Damn. That was a lot of offensive rebounds for them. That was probably 6 in a row.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from T.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
So for New Orleans right now, Williamson out there with T, then it's Smith, then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard. Here's Abaji. Beasley outside. 6 to shoot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
To the inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, that's inexcusable defense. Once Williamson buries himself inside, you know he's looking for the throwdown.
Russell passes to Beasley. Back to Russell. There's the pass to Sabonis. From outside the arc. Abaji can't get it to go.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Count the basket. 58 points for T.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Outside Russell. Pass to Abaji. Back to Russell. On the wing, Brooks launches it. Kept alive by Sacramento. Here's Sabonis. Nails the baby hook. Sabonis has got his second basket.
Just doing his job. Sabonis is there to snag the offensive rebound and put it right back.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
Russell passes to Brooks.
On the 35 list too.
It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davidson's got his 16th rebound on the night.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Russell against Smith. Pass to Beasley.
McGarden, Eric Pascal now. Casey Brooks.
Right side, Sabonis. Down low. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
From the top of the key, he buries it. Abaji's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Such a talented passer at his position. Sabonis is all about making winning plays.
He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Outside, Russell. Beasley against Barrett. Back to Russell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And another thing you like about Russell, just good size at that lead guard position and makes him a handful to defend inside.
And so Russell hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
To the paint, here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Russell finds Sabonis. To the right side. Abaji. No good with the triple. The Pelicans have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Here's Davidson. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Russell passes to Beasley. Here's Abaji. He's covered by Daniels. Feeds to Brooks. Again, the miss by the Kings.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And Williamson throws it down.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Russell with it. Sabonis inside. Covered by Smith. There's Russell with the 3. The rebound by Davidson.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Williamson, the pass to Davidson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure look good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
Will it go? Russell, no good. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And this is how dominant Williamson can be. Once he finds his rhythm, he's borderline unguardable.
Smith against Russell. Passes to Sharp. Back to Russell. That's tipped.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Davidson. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans. Sacramento moving it around. Beasley with the bounce pass. Here's Brooks. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Here's Abaji. The three-pointer, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowball. Got to get a good look next time down.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Out here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Sharp, the pass to Russell. He dishes it to Brooks. And the shot goes in. 8 points for Brooks.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Into the lane. A nice shot by Davidson.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And there's the pass to Russell. Pass to Beasley. Brooks controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
To the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Both free throws good from Davidson.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Now here's Beasley. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Nembhard. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Nembhard's got 7 points.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Nicholson passes to Davidson. The tray. Dives for it, and the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. And the Pelicans.
Thank you.
Substituting on the court.
They've got Brooks. Mitchell is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Sabonis. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Here's Davidson. Misses the 3. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Outside, Russell. Here's Ostrovsky, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Back to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. They get it again. Adams uses the glass to finish the layup.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Pass to Davidson. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
Kicks it to Brooks. Here's Pickett. The rebound by Davidson.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Pickett passes to Sharp. The kick outside to Butler. Kings moving the ball around. Beyond the arc. Pickett, no good. New Orleans gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Here's Davidson. Good, another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Passes it to Brooks. Adams, right side. Here's Pickett. A second chance effort. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got his first bucket in this one.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Brooks outside. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Here's Pickett. The kick outside to Butler. Puts it up. No good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Davidson. The pass to Nicholson. Here's Hunt. And again, New Orleans with the triple. Here's Pickett. Pass to Sharp. Here's Butler. They need this. The rebound by Davidson.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
A 3-ball. Tatum trying to break free. And it's Davidson missing. Sacramento's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Brooks, the pass to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Pass to Davidson. Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Now here's Butler. Not a lot of room. Got a piece of it. Sharp. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Davidson. And so it's New Orleans with it. Again, the Pelicans score.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Adams taking his time here. Great D that time from Davidson.
Man, he looks spooked going up for that, man. You got to go up with a little bit more confidence. You got to say it with your chest.
Inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, it looks like somebody came out this half on a mission. And his intensity on offense, it's been fun to watch.
Brooks against Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First team foul.
And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5,
you know it's been a special draft.
Sacramento making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in. Pass to Hunt. Tatum with it. This one for three. Sacramento grabs the miss. Okongwu's now got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now the pass to Brooks. Here's Pickett. Back to Brooks. Pass to Okongwu. Tries again, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Sacramento making a switch here. Nembhard's checked in.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Sacramento's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Pass to Butler. To the middle. A shot by Nembhard, no good. New Orleans dictating the flow. To the inside. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
King shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Here's Pickett. We've got 1:23 left in the game. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Rejected by Davidson. Here's Adams. Pelicans pull it in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New Orleans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for T.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
New Orleans making a switch here. Peterson's checked in. Okongwu kicks to Butler. Goes up again, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
No luck that time either. New Orleans dictating the flow. And so the Pelicans now can just hold on to the ball. Davidson. And again, no good by New Orleans. Outside Butler. There's the steal. Inside, here's Davidson, and he slams it one-handed.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
We're going to team practice to get some shots up so we can get some three-pointers going next game.
I see you out there doing work. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Just like that. Now we're rolling. One more. Let's go.
I got you quiet real quick.
Pocket. Plus twice.
Money J blew open his matchup against Atlanta in the second half and kept his momentum for a 20-point win. As for the top two seeds, Dino Raja propelled HM 1970 into the second quarter and set the tempo for the rest of the game as they beat Run Live 24 by 25 points.
And we got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
Here are the starters for Houston.
Did you guys feel that? When Zion slams it, the floor shakes.
Pass to Kim. Five on the clock. The three. The Pelicans pull it in. They traveled to Houston last time they faced the Rockets. Came away with a win.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Green finds Smith. Here's Green. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Kim. There's the triple. And the three-pointer goes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's T, covered by Smith.
What he might lack in height at the floor spot, he makes up for it with his first.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside, Green. Just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Evans. Here's Green. 6 on the shot clock. Covered by Smith. Another shot. Outside for Green. Here's Evans, covered by Williamson. Here's Green. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Inside, here's Williamson. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
You know, coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle, and it happens a lot.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Can, capturing the moment. Pass to Evans. Out to the right wing. To the paint. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot. Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
The Rockets trail. Outside, Green. Pass to Kim. Over Barrett. And too long on the shot.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
Launches it. Davidson's shot is good. 9 points in the game.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Smith. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Just 5 to shoot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys? Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Here's Daniels. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. And another 3 for New Orleans.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Back to Green. Pass to Kim. Over Barrett. And another miss by Houston.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Here's T. Releases from 15. And it's New Orleans with another.
Wow, on fire. They haven't missed a shot so far.
Outside, Green. Pass to Kim. Back to Green. Here's Kim. He's coming off a 19-point game against Denver. The three, Barrett. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Outside, Green. Can they get it? Smith outside. Back to Green. And he banks in the layup.
Showing off his inside game, which will complement Green's game on the outside. It'll force defenders to have to guard him in different places on the floor.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Kim. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Covered by Williamson. Rebounded by New Orleans.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Fires in the triple. 19 points in the game.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Here's Evans. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Both teams deciding to change it up. To the middle. Here's T. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the...
I'm gonna pause here, guys, for now. Getting kind of tired. Not really tired, just more relaxed.